we should know what is the meaning of review. Review not just summarize, not just cut off some passage, some passage, some paragraph from other work and paste on your work. No. Review is like what we call critical reading, critical evaluation. Tell your leader about what we have in your language, in your writing style, not copy and paste, not copy and not copy and so. I would like to know before doing research, before starting to do research, we should have 3 strategic questions in our mind. Strategic question in our mind. The question about now, the question about how, and the question about where. Now, how, where. Oh, now, where, how. Now, where, how. Now, how, where. So, you should start the question now. What are we now? Where are we now? Where are we now? Current state. Current state of academic knowledge. What people already know about this topic? What is already clear, not clear? What is the gap, the problem, the gap about this topic? No one knows, no one gives answer. This is the question. This question related to what we call review literature. Review literature. When we do review literature, you try to ask a question, where are we now? Expect that related the question, where do we want to go? We ask a question about the future. The next goal we want to attain or we want to hit. This is the future you want to go. Desire knowledge, desire answer. This is the answer. And then when we know, after you know where are we now, the current state of the knowledge, of what we have already known, and then you will know, I think you will know, where you want to go, where you want to go. The question about where related what we call in academic research gap academic.ต้องการจะไปที่ไหน After you know now what are the current state of academic knowledge related to your topic, and you know where do we want to go, and then ask you yourself that now how is about method, research methodology, research method. How will we get there? Method, research method. How will we? There are many types of research methodology, either qualitative, quantitative, and some method. You should select the method suitable to your research question, suitable to your research topic. For example, you study English, you study about English translation English translation of the Pali Sutta, the Tipitaka, a study of analysis of Pali translation, English translation of Pali text. Okay, if your topic like this, you are evident, you are what we call primary data, primary secondary source, and primary source. Sure, must come from the book. It should be related to your topic, should be qualitative research. Something like that. Okay. Isn't that what we call the three strategic questions before starting your research project? When are we now? Where do we want to go? And how will we get there? เราจะไปถึงตรงนั้นได้อย่างไร three questions. These are the three main questions related to your topic. Okay. Strategic navigator. The three questions is like a navigator. เป็นตัวนำทางเป็นเข็มทิศนำทางเป็นเข็มทิศ Where are we now? We ask about the past and the present. The past knowledge created by others must be related to your topic. And the present, maybe this year, last year, the current research done by others related to your topic. You should review. You should know what people think about this topic. Or about the last 5 years or the last 10 years. Update knowledge. Where are we now? We ask a question about the past and the present state of academic knowledge related to our topic. Where are we now? And how will we get there? The journey, the research methodology. How will we get there? The journey. Where do we want to go? The future, the goal, the land of man goal. The land of man, the unknown land. Where are we now? This is the known, the mainland. Where do we want to go? The unknown land or the land of man goals. So, before writing, orient, navigate, orient your research in time and space with these three questions. ให้เอาคำถาม3คำถามนี้เป็นตัวนำทางงานวิจัยให้เราพยายามตอบ try to answer these three main strategic questions in your research. You must answer the question, where are we now about the past and the present state of academic knowledge related to your topic in your chapter 1. In introduction, you may mention just touching about the state of knowledge done by other people in the past. And what is the research question? Is it about the research gap? And you must answer the question about what we have already known in the chapter number 2. What we have already viewed. And we try to ask the question, how will we get there in the chapter number 3? research methodology, research method, right? And where do we want to go in the chapter 4 and the chapter 5 or have the 5 chapter research, the 5 chapter research. Chapter number 1 we dedicate to introduce your topic, your background, significant background, and this question, something like that. And chapter number 2 about literature, we dedicate to answer the question, where are we now? Where are we now? And chapter number 3, we dedicate to answer the question, how can we get there? How can we get there? Research methodology, chapter 3. And chapter 4 and chapter 5. Chapter 4 and chapter 5. You try to answer the question where we want to go, where we want to go. You present the data analysis in the chapter number 4, and you present your conclusion or your answer, research answer, and also new knowledge, new contribution in chapter number 5, conclusion chapter. Okay. ผมมีเวลาชั่วโมงนึง Okay. If we relate the 3 questions to each chapter of the research thesis, your thesis, you will see that mapping strategic to the structure. Now, question about how, question about where. Where are we now? Related to the chapter number 1 and chapter number 2. You can write, you can create the chapter number 1 because you already know what you have done. You have reviewed literature already. You can write the chapter introduction, chapter number 1 and 2 because you already have reviewed literature and you know the gap where you want to go. Chapter number 1, the content and literature review. So these 2 chapters you dedicate to answer the question, now where are we now? The question number 2, how, where we get there, will we get there? You dedicate the chapter number 3, is a methodology to answer the question about this. Okay? And the question where do we want to go? You dedicate the chapter 4 and the chapter 5, chapter about conclusion, your finding and your goal. Where you want to go to answer the question. Where do we want to go? So, in summary, all your research from the first page to the last page, it's nothing. It's about the three main questions. You try to answer the 3 main questions. What we have already know. Where are we now? How can we get there? And where do we want to go? If you can answer these 3 questions, you finish. You complete the dissertation. And, okay. And in another way, to find out the research question, research topic, it's like looking back and looking forward. Looking back, what we call looking back and looking forward. In Thai language, เหลียวหลังแลนะเหลียวหลังแลนะ looking back and looking forward. One, looking back. One. Before starting the research project, we try to look back. Look back to establish the baseline. Look back is about the question, where are we now? Where are we now? Look back to know, to review what other people, other scholars have done already. Specifically, the knowledge, the research work related to your topic, right? For example, your topic about English translation of Bali Tibetan. You should look back in the last time, maybe few years ago, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, to review what other people have done already about the topic related to your topic, right? Concept, what do we already know? Action, reviewing existing literature. Chapter 2, go identify the edge of current knowledge, the gap or the edge, current knowledge, and analyze the history of the problem. This is the meaning of looking back. Looking back is about what we have already known. Looking back, what we have already known. Looking forward, what we have yet to know อะไรคือสิ่งที่เราจะต้องรู้แต่ยังไม่รู้ This is your topic. Looking forward is your topic. What we have yet to know. Not only you don't know, but all people in your field. Not only you, not in your program, not only your program, but the program among the scholar, the student who are in the same your field. Your field. What is your field? English, right? English language. Not only your problem, but common problem, common gap. When we talk about research question, research problem, it's not only your problem. If it's only your problem, then it's your problem, not academic problem. You have the problem like this because you don't read book. You don't interest. It is the common problem of common people in your field, not only your problem, not private problem, but public problem. Remember, research question, not private or individual problem, not individual problem, but it is public problem, the common problem for everyone. No one about, no one can answer the question like this. Okay. Looking forward, defining the destination. What do we want to do? Right? Concept. What we not know yet. Academic gap is what we call academic gap. The space. ช่องว่าง the space. ช่องว่าง between what is known and what is needed to know. What is needed to know. สิ่งที่รู้แล้วกับสิ่งที่จำเป็นจะต้องรู้กันอย่างไร Action, define the research problem and set the title. Any student ask me, when I was, I want to know the topic like this, you agree with me? I don't know. Depend on you. The research topic, research title come after you looking backward and looking forward already, and then you will get the title or the topic, right? You must read many literature. You intellect, and then you know how the knowledge have done by other scholars in the past about related to this topic, and what the gap, not the research question, not yet answered by other scholars related to this topic, and then take the gap to be your research topic, research title, right? Research topic, research title must come from after you have looked forward and you have looked back